Anon, but what about the burgers? Are people saying not to support that company anymore, but they just really want to eat the burgers? What are the Phantom Thieves doing? Aren't they a bit late this time? I'm on the edge of my seat here. Yeah, they can take down Okamura easy. The Phantom Thief arrives precisely when he intends to. Those Phantom Thieves need to hurry up and deal with Okamura. I'm grinding friendship. Leave me alone. Just him, but all companies that exploit their employees. Yeah, we're in trouble too, you know. Take one out, you gotta take them all out. It's only fair.
Man.
Why are they raking us over the coals? Alright, well, time for another fulfilling day of school. Let's see, there's gonna be a conversation before class starts, or nope, we're getting right into it. Let's begin class. We'll continue from last time. I'm gonna have the option to slack off in this class. It's the, it's that one camera angle. Mr. Ushimaru, please come to the faculty office at once.
What's going on?
What? I don't know what business this is. Better study on your own until I return.
Hey.
That voice, hey. Wasn't that Kawakami on the PA? Wait, is she actually just calling him in to, let me slack off? Like, when she said that she would, you know, pull some strings to, help me slack off in class and stuff, I thought, she would just say, like, to the other teachers, hey, can you go easy on this guy? Like, don't worry about him doing this. Just, or make up some lie being like, he has some stuff going on. Just let him, you know, do his own devices and stuff like that. Not freaking call him out of class. There's no way that announcement was real. That must have been the signal. Free time in other classes. Kawakami will sometimes give you free time by calling teachers out of class. Use this time to do various things such as reading or crafting infiltration tools. Like, the other teachers would have to think that's pretty fishy, right? However, you will gain knowledge by choosing to study instead. Please keep this trade-off in mind. Kawakami's been kind enough to give us his free time, so we better put it to good use. So what's the plan? Well, honestly, I'll read. There's that book on speed reading. I should be able to get through this quickly. Because I could just get more knowledge that way, you know? Here's that kindness one that I got from the library. Let's read that, how about? Joy has found it in her heart to show mercy to others. A legendary female pope, huh? You think she really existed? Yeah, we actually talked about her in my medieval history understanding of the body kind of class, I think. Or no, wait, it was earlier this game, right? Oh my goodness, I'm getting everything mixed up. That it was one of the tidbits earlier this game. Oh my goodness, I'm literally getting my places I'm getting information from mixed up. My goodness gracious. Everything's blurring together. I'm getting information from all sorts of different sources, and I'm just associating them with the place that seems most likely to have heard about it. Yeah, that class was not the place I heard about. Gosh dang, it was literally this game. Her sublime soul gives strength to the people. I think, right? Whatever, it doesn't matter. I heard about somewhere. I'm like 60% sure it was this game, 40% sure it was that class. So you finished reading Illusory Popes? Maybe the people of the era made up this mysterious female pope, but she's still an inspirational figure. Okay, so not like a real figure that existed then, right? Pope Johanna, loved by so many, reading about her must have taught you the value of forgiveness. I could have sworn at some point I heard about the story of like someone who became pope, who you know, pretended to be a guy, but eventually like it came out that she was a woman, and people were like, ah, no, and like lost their minds. And she was executed. Maybe it was from that class then, if it wasn't from this game. My goodness, everything is getting mixed up. Oh, that book getting weird in my hand. I'm genuinely losing my mind about where I'm getting information from at this point. My goodness. The teacher's back. I just read an entire book while the teacher was gone. God, don't even know who called me out. Anyway, time to resume the lesson.
Yep.
Phew, that was close. Kawakami helped us get a good chunk of free time, though. Ha! Neat. What's going on out here? More rumors? Fans with these just... I'm getting so hyped right now. Yeah, take Okamura down. You think fans with these are freaking out? I wrote Okamura too. I hope they handle it quickly. I hear he's really corrupt. If anyone needs a change of heart, it's him. The board of directors is putting pressure on the vice principal. There's something seriously wrong with the vice principal. Crazy, man. Alright, well, afternoon. Ah, gosh dang it. Everyone's always texting me, hey, what's Akechi up to? He's in hiding now that everyone turned against him. Public opinion has truly flipped between him and us, but I doubt he's given up. And if we don't hurry, the public will turn against us next. There are already signs of that. Let's move. We can't go wasting our popularity. I'd like to stop my father as well, for everyone's sake. Considering Haru's circumstances, we must follow through with this. Alright, it's after school. What I'm honestly considering doing is maybe taking like a... Okay, I'll go do this because if I don't do it right now, I'm gonna forget like I did with the last unicorn. And then I'll go back to the library because I need to exchange that book now because I'd rented that. Something that I'm thinking about doing here is, is maybe taking a little bit of a break to munch some foods. And the Doogie has not been out for the last time of the day yet, and she's kind of giving me that look, like thinking that it's about that time. So maybe I should do that and give her her bedtime treat of a dentist stick that she always gets at the end of the day. And then come back and keep streaming because, you know, going ham during winter break, I can turn this into a 12-hour stream at this point. We've been going for close to 10.5 hours. I can turn this into the 12-hour Persona 5 stream. When was the last time I did a 12-hour stream, I wonder? Like, I can do it at this point. Just because we started streaming, like, earlier on in the day at, what, like, 2 or 3 p.m. or something like that? And, could go into the night. Because now is, like, my opportunity to do so. You know?
You wanna let it out?
Result of your Persona's training. Resist ice. Increase the resistance to ice attack. Nullifies weaknesses. Okay, so instead of avoiding it, it's just like, yeah. Don't have to worry about that there. I don't really do physical stuff with you, though. Right? I'll just keep on having you be the Swiss Army knife of, like, you know, those thingamabobs there. Cool. Sure. Who do I want to jail now? Maybe this thing. This thing is already busted enough as is.
Gonna light some incense?
Gonna light some incense? I don't know. Do I want to? You're strong. Do I want to make you stronger? Your luck's down. I don't even know what the heck luck is. Sure, let's just light one of these things. I don't care.
Oh, I'll take good care of you.
Alright, you're too strong. You're getting jailed for your crimes
Finished.
of being strong. Yeah, I can go back. I just came here for that, for taking that one persona out. So, yeah, maybe I should do that in a hot second. And, this will be like the special 12-hour persona stream extravaganza for winter break. Everyone's always asking me, got plans today? I'm gonna get everyone together. I'm still in the hallway, so let me know if something comes up. Okay, what are your plans? Are we going to meet up? I can get there quickly from Shibuya. Do you have time today? Wait, I just jailed my, counselor persona. Are you still gonna like me more? Because it still counts as, like, in my inventory, but no. Okay, it does count! Despite the fact that I just jailed that persona. Wow. Okay, cool. You know, yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm not sure. I'm not even gonna save before I got it. I'll see you there. Wow.
Thank you.
Also, I should have gone and seen that fortune teller to, have my bond with someone go up a little bit. In fact, I can do that during, like, evening still, right? Thanks for coming. So today, I'd like to start off with our usual topic. Not. I had to go in there, didn't I? Kusa-kun, you're in for a real treat today. I know it's been a while since you've had one, too. What do you mean? Good question. So, I recently found this delicious-looking buffet. It's apparently very well regarded. It has all sorts of cuisines. Well, thanks to your input, I'm making some real progress on my paper. I'd like to take you to that buffet. That's my way of thanking you. How does that sound? Oh, really? Of course. Honestly, I feel like this won't even cover what I owe you after all you've done for me. Well, that settles it then.
Okay.
We should head over there now, before they get too busy. Gonna take your juice box with you? Not gonna take it along? Oh yeah, this place. Alright. Now this is all on me today. No holding back. Eat as much as you please. Thanks for the food. Dig in. Although, maybe I went a bit overboard for my first trip. Right. I'm probably the richest character out of all the main characters in this whole game. After all the grind I did, let's face it. After all the pensions I took from those shadows in Futaba's palace. Alright. Sorry, would you mind if I asked you about something before we eat? It's about my paper. that guy looks more important. Shibusawa. Huh? Maruki? Man called Shibusawa. I knew it! Shibusawa, in the flesh! What are you doing here? That's my line. It's rare to see you in a restaurant like this one. Oh? And who might this be? Oh, he's, how do I put it? I'm his pupil, sure, I don't know. Pupil? Are you teaching now or something? No, not exactly. Anyway, this is Akusa-kun. Nice to meet you. I'm Shibusawa. Shibusawa is one of my colleagues back in college. He's the one who recommended I pursue a counseling career. And I hear it's been doing you some good too. I'll catch wind of your going-ons every so often. I'm surprised that, you know, he's like got a whole dedicated model and portrait in the bottom left. He's not just some generic NPC. Does that mean he's gonna be more important later or something? I don't know. Honestly, it's a big relief. You have so much more compassion than most, but you can also be a bit too carefree. You didn't have to mention that part. Not that I can refute it. But anyway, tell me more about how you've been. Fill me in on this guy too. Oh, but aren't you here with others? What about them? Yeah, it's fine. We just happened to swing by here. They won't mind my being away for a bit. And do you think you two are really going to be able to tackle all that food on your own? What? Oh, right. Munch with us. So, you're a student at Shujin Academy, Akusa-kun. They've been on the news an awful lot this year. And that's where you're counseling now? Yeah, but only part-time. So, what are you two doing in a place like this? This isn't some kind of private counseling session, right? He's given me a hand with my research. I just brought him here as a thank you for all his help. Research? I had meant to mention this earlier, but my paper is finally almost finished. Illusion of choice.
Thank you.
It's all thanks to you, though. Paper? One you were doing research for? You mean you're still... Yep, I'm still at it, even after all of what went down. Remember what I told you, that I'd finish this paper no matter how long it took me. Maruki. You blow my mind sometimes. I swear, you've got to be the most stubborn man in the world. Is that supposed to be a compliment? But anyway, it's not 100% complete yet. I haven't even begun the peer review process. Seriously? I'd be more than happy to review it for you. I mean, I did perform all the peer reviews for your publications in college. Huh? Really? Of course, man, why not? In fact, that's it. This is now officially a celebration. Meals on me today. Oh, I couldn't do that. I'm supposed to be treating Akusa-kun today. Don't worry so much. Don't you want to congratulate him too, Akusa-kun? I don't know, I sure do. See? He's up for it too. I do appreciate it, but I have to say, I have mixed feelings about this. Don't sweat the details. I just immediately think Elvis from Bravely Default 2. Come on, let's go for a second round. We've got to hit up the meat section, and the vegetables, and the beans.
That was great.
Oh, what a feast. I think I've hit my caloric intake for the entire week. Yeah, man, am I gonna get an earful for piling on the pounds. By who? My girlfriend. Well, my fiancée to be more exact. I'm getting married soon. I see. Wait, married? Yep, married. Now you're the only one left from school who's still flying solo. Don't worry, Maruki, I get you. Sorry to pry, but I feel like I need to ask. Are you still... Actually, forget I said anything. Like, when I met up with my old German bilingual group, like a little bit before the holidays, it's like everyone has got something going on that front, you know? Actually, forget I said anything. You know? You're going to ask about Rumi, right? Don't worry, it's fine. And one thing that I don't think I've mentioned this yet, but I think it's fair to mention this because I don't think any of the people involved in this story would ever tune into this anyway. But maybe I mentioned it, who knows. But in a different timeline out there, it would have been possible that my neighbor might have asked out one of my childhood friends at an upcoming thing that we're doing where we're changing out the master cylinder on my 1952 truck. there's a lot of context behind this. I can I can tell the tale properly here in a hot second. You're gonna ask was a roomie, right? Don't worry, it's fine. Should I leave you two to talk? It's okay. There's no need. Roomie was my girlfriend back when I was still a student. Well, I was just too spineless at the time, and we broke up at the end.
Hold on.
It's not like it's a tragedy or anything, though. She's totally happy now. It's just that I don't feel ready to enter another relationship of that sort right now. This was supposed to be a celebration, yet I've thoroughly killed the mood. Sorry about that. Oh, it's my bad for bringing it up in the first place. Why don't we wrap things up here? I have to say, it's really good to see you doing well, and with your paper almost finished too. Hey, Kusa-kun, keep an eye on this guy for me, alright? I mean, it's pretty rare to see him open up to someone like he has with you. You're gonna talk about me like I'm some sullen kid. But I do need to express my appreciation properly.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for helping someone like me make their dream come true, Akusa-kun. It says Baruki's intense trust in me. Alright, bam, Counselor rank 8. One more rank to go, and that'll be like max rank until something happens apparently in November that triggers like new royal content to happen later, from what I hear online. So we're almost through with him. We've almost done the thingamabobs. But yeah. Well, should we get going? Don't forget to send me that paper, okay? I'm seriously going to review it for you. I won't. I'll be in touch soon. At first I was like, wait, what? He won't send the paper? But no, he won't forget. Thanks for spending some time with me. Make sure you're careful on the way home. Yeah, I totally will be. I will be here. Alright, yeah, I'm so dang popular. Hey, it's me. I was supposed to treat you out today, huh? Sorry things didn't go as planned. Shibusawa's always been quick to offer me his help. Well, maybe it's because he knows I'm a little careless, though. He's a good friend. That's true. He actually helped me out a lot. Ryan to Shibusawa was quite a coincidence, but a very lucky one. He was the best in the department when it came to peer reviews. Maybe you're bringing me good luck with him too. Or maybe I'm doing too much magical thinking. I'll see you later. Alright, well, it's evening now. Anyway, I can give the short version of this story. Again, it's probably a-okay. I don't think that anyone involved in this story is ever going to be tuning into this. But, essentially, there is a thingamabob going on coming up in January where I need to change out the master cylinder on my old truck, which is the thing that holds the brake fluid, because the current one on there is hella old. It probably hasn't been touched in at least 40-some years. Like, it's leaking and needs to be replaced. So I'm getting help from a mechanic friendo out at the Lake Village, where my family has a cabin, to help us out there. And I'd asked him, like, oh, is this something that would be better off with, like, more people? Like, more people would make it easier? Because I have a bunch of friends that are interested in this project if they just know, like, what to do. Since, you know, I'm bringing him on as, like, the expertise because I wouldn't know how to replace it. Or would it be the kind of thing where, you know, just a couple of people working at it would be, you know, would not make much difference with more people, since it's just like a small little thing that needs to be replaced like that. And he was like, oh, well, you know, the more the merrier, and you know, I'm always, you know, happy to teach people that are interested in learning about this kind of thing. So I reached out to a couple people to you know, bring them on for this project. And it seems like there's gonna be quite a few people in that garage, because there's gonna be this mechanic friendo, me, the older of my cousin's kiddos that I'm working on this project with, my neighbor, and one of my childhood friendos from the German bilingual program. The same one that I went on that trip to the mountains with. That have I told that story in Persona 5? I've told that story during several other games. He's a friendo who's really religious. I'm not. We've had long, respectful discussions about that before. He invited me to freaking Jesus camp, and I went with him. And we would have long conversations about that. Anyway, that friendo there, that I went to that camp in the past May with. So when it comes to that, I guess my neighbor I would have told the story to at one point of having gone to that camp, and you know, she would have seen a picture of him through that. And I remember her noting that, like, oh, your friend is like super cute there. And when I was at this gathering at my neighbor's place for, you know, this gathering across, maybe I have told this story because this sounds familiar. maybe I have told her alright. Whatever if I'm repeating myself. This little Christmas party a bit before the holidays. I had asked her, like, oh, you want to, you want to be involved with, like, this next step of the project? And she was like, sure, I'll come along. Is your cute friend coming? And I was surprised that she remembered, as considering she would have only heard, like, a story about him once, and I guess, like, a picture of that one time. And I was like, he actually is, yeah, I'm surprised that you, remembered that, and seemed to, like, had never met him before, but seemed to have a bit of an interest in him. So, this past December when I was meeting up with, German bilingual group, at this restaurant, I had asked him, the conversation had gotten to the topics of relationships, and I'd asked him if he had been seeing anybody, and it sounded like, yes, he has been seeing somebody that he had met as church as of, like, this past August or something like that. So he's been seeing someone for a little while now. And I relayed that information to my neighbor, and, she was a bit disappointed, but, basically mentality of, well, sometimes it be like that, though. But in a different timeline, it is possible that during this Master Cylinder party, I'm calling it, since there's a whole bunch of people coming there to this, I might even bring snacks to put in the garage and have, like, a whole Master Cylinder party there. It is possible that some timeline out there might have featured my neighbor asking out one of my childhood friends. And the friendo in question at this restaurant, I was like, don't tell her I told you this. Like, this has to stay between us. But, the reason why I asked is because, she thought you were pretty cute and stuff like that. And, explaining that. And he thought that was, he thought that was super cute there. It was like, oh, look at you here, Jake the matchmaker. I was like, no, I don't know here. Anyway, funny story there. How the heck do we get to this again anyway? Here, I think I just, like, lately. There's that, could get closer. My goodness, the conversations that we get to sometimes when streaming video games. Simon Harswork, I can also listen to all your concerns. You like to utilize the high-spec housekeeping service? If so, please request me. Kawakami's working today. Use the phone if you want to call her. So yeah, fun little story there. Again, it's the kind of story that, as was mentioned there, kind of keep on the down low. You don't mention to the other parties that's going on, but again, I don't think anyone involved in that story is ever going to be seeing this, so that's a-okay, right? Alright. Well, should probably hang out with Kawakami. Maybe I'll hang out with Kawakami, and then I'll take a little bit of a break to go let the doogie out and like quickly munch some foods and then come back and actually make this a 12-hour stream at this point. I was planning on using later tonight to work on, like, getting some shorts ready for the new year and making, like, a new banner for the channel. I'll work on it later. If I do these things, like, a little bit after the new year starts, whatever. Gonna call it Kawakami, let's call it the service. Either way, I'm getting on top of stuff that I need to get on top of for this channel, so whatever. Air conditioning, made outfits get, yeah. So let's see here, I need to talk to, wait, before I do this, before I do that, should I really quickly do the thingamabob where someone likes me more with the thingamabob? Hello, over from Walker Stream, how's it going? Welcome on in, Amarala. Things are going pretty alright. I'm kind of hungry because I haven't eaten in a while. I've been streaming for over 10 hours. But things are going pretty alrighty. I'm looking forward to a new year coming up here. I'm glad to be on winter break so I can go ham on some of the games that we're trying to get through on this channel that are taking me way longer than expected, like Persona 5 here. Oh wait, I can do a fortune reading now, even though it didn't list you on the thingamabob. Yeah, let's do this. I'm doing pretty alright. How are you doing? Welcome on into the shenanigans here, where I'm just bumbling through Persona 5 as someone that's never played this game before, or any Persona game before, or any Shin Megami Tensei game before. Basically anything like that. I went right past Takemi, didn't I? Yeah, let's do that. And maybe she'll be ready to go up the next time I chat with her, and we can max her out and stuff. Is maybe what we can do.
Here we go.
Here I go! With the power of turning over this card! This random person will like you more! But yeah, doing good replaying this on the Switch here, actually. Nice. Yeah, I had Persona in the back of my mind as like, okay, people keep on telling me this is a good game. I'll try it eventually. Maybe one day I'll pick up a PlayStation and try it, since I cover like mostly Switch stuff and then secondarily PC stuff. And then I just came to the Switch, and it's like, oh, okay. I guess I'll go ahead and play it. So that's what we're doing. All right, let's see here. Yeah, let's go ahead and call her. Let's make the call then. Make the call. All right. Let's see here. Alright, gonna call Kawakami. Yep, let's do so.
Master.
This is Becky. Does this room need cleaning? All this stuff. Alright. Yeah, let's just pay 10k yen. We have the technology.
I'll head over
You know,
right now.
we have the technology to be spending monies on these things. It's a-okay.
Hey,
I
hey.
actually really like the antique feel of this room. Heart emoji. But I have to say goodbye to it today. Thing is, I've decided to quit. My boss found me a part-time job that pays better than this one. Takase-kun's guardians keep increasing their demands, so this is just what I have to do. Is this really what you want? What I want. Takase-kun's guardians say the only true way to apologize to the whatever is by paying them. If that's not true, then what's the right thing to do here? I wonder if I can escape all this if I quit being a teacher. People like me have no right being a teacher. If I quit on my own, I won't have to pay them. That's why I'm going to quit both my teaching job and my maid job. What do you think? It's not gonna happen in reality because they wouldn't just take you away as a teacher for the whole rest of the game. I need my teacher. You always seem to make things about you. If I could only follow my own path like you do. Now that I think about it, it's too late for me to stop being a teacher. If I really felt bad for what happened, I would have resigned the day he died. And yet, I still felt the need to teach. I wonder why I feel that way even now. I don't know, that's your answer. Acoustic-kun. Oh, that's right. I decided the way to apologize to him was to make sure there won't ever be another student like him. Because I might have been able to save him if I hadn't been afraid of rumors or labels back then. I wanted to become a teacher who takes care of her students. That's the mindset I had. But now, I spend all my free time at part-time jobs, just so I can continue working as a teacher. I put the critical work of a teacher on the back burner, so I could make apology money. That's where it all went wrong. I can't make things right with Takase-kun like this. Mistakes can be fixed. I'll be the teacher I aspire to be. That's the right way for me to make amends to Takase-kun. From here on, I refuse to pay them any more money. And that is my answer. Well, what do you think? That's the right choice.
You're right.
You can't get the right answer from someone else. It can only be found from within. So I guess you'd say that if I said the other things then, right? Especially like if you're asking a student. I learned that from you. In a way, you're my teacher. Just kidding. Feel Kawakami is trusting me, strengthening. Bam! Temperance rank 8. We're really getting there in terms of our friendships and stuff. I've been so worried about making money that I haven't been paying attention to my students. Especially to you. I averted my eyes from you because you were labeled, just like Takase-kun was. But from now on, I'm going to protect you too. As your teacher, I will never betray you. Was she like it if I returned this sentiment? Yep. That kind of line only works from someone old enough to handle his own household chores. But thanks. I'll speak with the Takeses. I'm not going to run anymore. Everything should be fine as long as I talk to them face to face. They seem like pretty big jerks. I mean, alright, it's time for me to go.
Thanks.
Thank you. See you later.
Good night.
Bye. Good night. Alright, that's the end of that day, right? After we do the phone call. Oh, is this Master? Thank you so much for today. Heart emoji. Oh wait, I was supposed to stop working as Becky by today. Be honest, I kind of knew in my heart I couldn't go on like this forever. But I always felt so stuck facing it alone. It's thanks to you that I actually figured out what I need to do. That's coming on a little hard. You're welcome. You're a sweet kid. Haven't really recognized all you've done, so thank you, really. Get to bed early tonight. Lack of sleep is basically poison for your body and mind, okay? Good night. Alright, cool. More rank. But yeah, like that with getting this game on the Switch, you were able to get all the DLC that you couldn't get in the PS4 version. Yeah, it is nice that this does include all the DLC in the mix there and stuff. It's gonna roll over to the next day in a hot second here, right? That's why I press, yeah, it's gonna roll over to the next day. So maybe I'll take a quick break, is what I'll do, and then we'll come and start that new day. Because you know, I've been streaming for coming up on 11 hours, and the doogie hasn't been out for the last time of the day yet. She might be asleep. I might need to wake her. Is what might need to happen. But let's make this like a winter break 12-hour stream at this point. Whatever, why not? It's coming up on 1 in the morning, but like I'll do it. I'm crazy. An impromptu 12-hour stream. Let's do it. Jesse. Jesse. Hey. Hey. Do you need to go out? Do you need to go out for your last pee? Her hearing's not quite what it used to be, so she might not have heard. Do you need to go out for your last pee? Yeah? Okay, she definitely heard that time. Oh, get up slowly. Okay. Okay, yeah. I'll be back in a hot second. Let's take a little bit of a break. I'll be back soon.